Can you hear me? I don't know why you can't see me now. Hello, hello, hello. Now my camera isn't working. This is a bloody disaster. Take the camera off. Why is that happening? Is that better now with the microphone? Now you can see me. Can you hear me? Are we good to go? Let me just double check something. What a disaster start to the stream. What a disaster. I thank God the game is delayed by 10 minutes. If we didn't... better now? Oh, Jesus Christ. There you go. Okay. Happy days. We are live. I've now lost all my tabs that I had open. Oh. I'm a new streamer. I'm a new streamer. Get that off. There you go. Okay, that's working. Right. Let's find some stuff. Sorry about this, people. It's nice to get these kinks out of the way at the start of the season, right? Twitter. AVFC official. Jesus. Aye, aye. Stress levels through the roof. Got the preseason issues out the way. We are good to go. Speaking of issues, before we get to the team, you've probably seen this on Twitter, but I'm going to have my background sorted before the start of the first game of the season. And me being a drunk genius, I bought a new Villa top. Look at this. That's nice, isn't it? But I was drunk on holiday, and I wanted to get a new Pau Torres shirt, so I got a number 14 with Torres on the back. He doesn't have Torres on the back. He has Pau on the back. What a bloody disaster. So I'm getting it fixed. Yes, Dave. Yes, Dave. The game is delayed, but I'm getting it fixed. I'm getting the Torres taken off, and I'm getting the Pau taken on, and this is going to go. This is going to go on the wall somewhere. I don't know whether to put it on a hanger on the wall, or put it in a frame. And then I've got this one as well. This one, a bit of a retro vibe. So that's going on the wall as well. And then hopefully, you won't have to stare at this terrible background that I have. But yes, sorry about the delay in this, people. I was all prepared as well. I had everything ready to go. Everything was ready to go, and it's all gone wrong. Right. Sorry about the chat. The chat, not. Yes. Should look at the teams first before we start on the chat. I had everything open. I had the Villa chat open. I had the Villa stream open. Show me the link. Where's the link? Villa TV. Live, I guess. Watch now.
First week.
Oh, shit. It's all going wrong. I didn't even have my bloody headphones in. My God. My God. Right. Team news. Didn't even have that open. Villa team news. Lots of changes from what we saw last season. So most of the first team aren't back yet. So Philip Marshall in goal, Matty Cash right back, Josh Feeney, partners Diego Carlos, Luke Dean with a new number. He was 27 last season, number 12 currently. There's been talk about Luke Dean being sold, but I think Moreno's injury has put that to bed. Philogene Badace is back from his loan from Cardiff. Pretty successful, I reckon. And he starts, I guess, on the right. Tim Irigbunam partners Douglas Luiz. Irigbunam back from his loan spell at QPR last season. Pretty good as well. I think he started better than he finished. Then Aaron Ramsey on the left-hand side, replacing his older brother who's injured. And then up front, we've got Buendia and Watkins. On the bench, we've got Sinisalo, I think it's going on loan. Then right, Conser, Chambers. Morgan Sanson's alive. We have Morgan Sanson on the bench. Ben Crisene, back from his loan in Scotland somewhere. Kilmarnock, maybe. Lamar Bogard, Seb Revan, Tommy O'Reilly, who's one of my favourites. Patterson, Amari Kellerman, a young up-and-coming, a really good player, and Caden Young. Let's have a look at the chat, because I've been completely ignoring it. In fact, wrong. Got them all over the gaff. This is the Walsall team, if anyone cares. As Evans, Gordon, McKenty, Daniels, Farquhardson, Hutchinson, Knowles, Draper, Hussey, Stirk, and Johnson. And you'll see on the bench for as a Walsall today, there's 4 brothers on the bench. There's Trilist A, Trilist B, Trilist C, and Trilist D. Has that ever happened before? I don't know. So, got a text. But yeah. Let's have a look at the chat, because I've been ignoring you all. Sorry. This is all about the issues. Issues. I had issues when I started the stream, so sorry if you just joined and don't know what I'm talking about. Yes, the game is delayed until 1:10 apparently, because Villa was stuck in traffic. This is probably I usually call out the people's names. 3 4 6 2 5 4 3 4 5 2 3 4 6 4 2 5 7 says, will the club fix it? He's talking about, if you're new to the stream, And my Pau Torres t-shirt. I know the club won't fix it. I'm going off book. This guy does it on Twitter, so I'm going to post it to him on Monday, and he's going to fix it for me. We have, who did I miss then? Rachel in the chat. Hello, up the villa. Welcome. New season. 2022. No. 2023. 2024. 2022-23 was successful. How successful will it be? In this season, we'll see. Will make mistakes. Yeah, drunk. I got excited when I was drunk on holiday. But yeah, you're up early, Zephyr. Or maybe you're not. Maybe it's 8 o'clock. But welcome. I think Dave says it'll be a problem if you've signed Ferran Torres. So I thought this, right? But there's two issues with that. He wouldn't be number 14, and he has Ferran on the back of his shirt and not Torres. Two issues. Tom Lindsay says the big question: Threads versus Twitter. Threads is currently unusable because it doesn't have a following. It doesn't have a following feature. So the people that you follow, you don't see anything. You just see loads of random people who you don't care about. So for now, Twitter, Threads, potentially in the future, I guess. Zephyr is here. Zephyr says the man takes a vacation and loses it all. It's true. To be fair, I got back. It was an 11-hour flight yesterday. I got back to London Heathrow at 6:30. The bags didn't come out until like 7:30, so we're waiting there like idiots to get our luggage, and then got back to Wales at 11:30. I fell asleep at about midnight. So woke up at 6 for this morning. Drove 3.5 hours from Wales to my flat, and now here we are. So that is dedication for the stream. It's dedication. Jacob Sharp says he's not sure where Duran is. Does anyone know? I do not know. He was in training, right? He was there from the start. I don't know where he is. Maybe going on loan, I guess. It wouldn't surprise me if he went on loan. We have Richo in the house saying afternoon all. Hello, Richo. Are you wearing an Everton shirt in your profile picture? You just signed Ashley Young if you are wearing an Everton shirt. But welcome to the stream nonetheless. Zephyr says, yeah, because look at my subs now. They've shot up. I think at the end of the season, I had just over 2,000. I think I had 2,100. I think. But we did the quiz, and the quiz did well, and it got me. The quiz did well, and it got us a load of subs from the quiz, and people checking out the channel and subscribing. So I thank you all very much for that. Appreciate it. Appreciate it all. It's a big season ahead. I'll be here for every single game. Friendly, Premier League, the FA Cup, the League Cup, and the Europa Conference League. I'll be here for them all. Maybe not Boxing Day, but we'll see. Dave Toilet is quality. I've heard I've heard he's the second best trialist after his brother, B trialist. Skylar says a good turnout for a friendly. Yeah, I mean I think Villa's Villa section sold out, right? And I presume there's loads of Villa fans in the Walsall end as well, I guess. Start of the season, can't miss it. Nope. Would never miss it. Would never miss it. But I am jet lagged. But it's weird, right? Because normally I go to America or I normally go on holiday west of here. So I'm jet lagged in the reverse. So I find it hard to get up in the morning. But I was in the Maldives, which is like 6 hours ahead. So last night I fell asleep at 12 o'clock, which would be like 6 a.m. in the Maldives. And I woke up this morning at like 4:30. I got 4.5 hours sleep. But I'm here. I have my water. I'm trying to be healthy now after drinking my body weight in free beer and eating my body weight in food on this all-inclusive holiday. It was class though. I really enjoyed it. Thoughts on Felix de Villa? Will he come? I mean, I'd take him, obviously. He's class. We need Unai Emery to sell the project again, I guess, to another player. He sold it to Tielemans. He sold it to Pau Torres. Pau Torres. Maybe he can get in João Felix and Moussa Diaby apparently as well. Close. Kickoff is apparently in 2 minutes, but they're still warming up, so who knows? Thank you for the appreciation of the dedication. Oh, that's a very American saying, Zephyr. You crushed it in the off season. But yes, thank you. Thank you. The quiz, I guess, will be a yearly thing now. Going forward. Which is nice. Always nice. Oh, something's happening. I am an amateur today, I tell you. I need to connect to my earpods. Connect. Who's captain? Who is the captain? Can't connect to my AirPods Pro. Why? Do it again. Connect. That's what you get for going away for 2 weeks. All your shit stops working. I set up a PC this morning and I had to do 1,000 updates. Oh no. Timer. Scripts. I've forgotten how this all works. Where are the Villa players? Not even out yet. Bluetooth. It's all going wrong. Can't connect. Connect. Connected. Disconnect my speaker. No, I can't hear fucking anything. My right ear's broken anyway. Fucking hell. Can anything else go wrong today? Jesus. Right, I can hear people now. We haven't started yet anyway. Sportology Baldmere says, it would be nice to see Tommy O'Reilly play up front today. He's not a striker. He's a midfielder, I guess. I guess you'd see Patterson or Caden Young come up front the second half. No, I think it's Brian, trialist. I landed in the rain yesterday. Oh, fucking hell. I was coming to Heathrow yesterday and I could barely see the runway until we landed on it. It was like cloud, fog. After pure paradise for 2.5 weeks. Pissing down with rain. Little paradise. I had an amazing time, yeah. It was class. It was Mum's 70th birthday. So, it was all free for me. It was fantastic. I would go again and I would recommend, but I doubt I could afford it. That tweet was pretty funny after the vacation pictures. Yeah, it was. Oh, I thought it was raining, but it's just the sprinklers. Oh, for Dougie's captain. Douglas Louise is captain. The Villa fans are going mad already. We're nearly starting. Score predictions. Get them in. I forgot to ask. Jesus. I'm all over the gaff. What are your score predictions? 10-0? 11-0 to Walsall? Right. Timer. Oh, so Villa are out. We're ready to go. It's a mixed team. Let me get that. Let me get this off the screen. Right, it's about to kick off. I'll get to the comments in a second. Start the game, son. Kick off. Kick the ball. Oh, come on, man. We're underway. Where the hell is Moffat? Moffat. Oh, well, it is in Scotland. Where is that? I guess. So I just googled where Moffat is, and you're either going to be in the Buccleuch Arms Hotel or the Moffat Independent Hotel, or you're camping in the caravan site. Just north of Lockerbie. Nice. Nice. Yep, Derby, hopefully on the way. I'm not even going to go at that name. No comment. It's been a good window so far. It has been a good window so far. Yeah, not wrong. Carlos with a punt forward. Comes to nothing. We're all here for the early 4-0, says Lord of the Mings. Great name. Oh, here's Watkins. Ooh, heads it to Buendia, but it runs away. I agree. We'd hope for Guendouzi in the window. I think it might be gone. I think it might move on from Guendouzi. Pissing down out in Moffat. Oh. It's a bit sloppy start on Walsall. Here comes Walsall. Blocked by Feeney. Good lad, Feeney. Good lad. As Ever says, I watched Dougie playing some GTA on Twitch the other day. Yeah, and they're all doing it now, aren't they? Moreno, Dougie. They're all playing stuff on Twitch. Lord of the Ming says 4-0 as per. Dave Bond says 4-0 as well. Rachel says 3-0. What's this in relation to? Oh, is this me? Is this in relation to me having all the issues this morning, Gaz? Or this afternoon? Zev says 5-0. Gaza says 3-0. Can I run the bench? I don't know what that means. JWC. I don't know. Run through the bench. Yes, I can run through the bench. The bench. Sinisalo and Wright are the goalkeepers. Consa, Chambers, Sanson, Chris Sene, Bogard, Seb Brevin, Tommy O'Reilly, Patterson, Kellyman, and Caden Young. There you go. As Skyler says 4-1 Villa. As Gavin says 5-0 Villa. Guys, that's watching from Cullen. Where the hell is Cullen? That sounds like a Scottish place too. Cullen. Maps. Jesus. Could you be... Well, I suppose you could be more north. You're up by Aberdeen. And Elgin. Nice. Nice. What are you doing there? Or do you live there? As Gavin says, I mean rainy as Washwood Heath. Yeah, it's pissing down here as well. I live in Shirley. It's pissing it down. Do I know how close DRB is? No, I don't. I'm not one of the people that says that we're close when I don't know that we are. Yeah, they rejected the first bid. Apparently, we're putting another bid in the next 24 hours. I think that's what I saw on Twitter. 4:25 gone. It's a Walsall free kick, cleared by Luca Dean with Buendia. Sloppy start. We're gonna get relegated. We're gonna get relegated this season. We're playing crap. What else have we got? Mr. Finton. I was meant to text you this. In fact, I'll text you it later. It's probably not something you want to talk about on stream. But welcome. Yeah, the subs are going well at the moment. Not gonna lie, there's been a bit of a boost in subs, as Zephyr says, over the off season. And Zephyr's making this chat American. In the off season. So we got Dylan in the chat. He says 6-1 support from New Zealand. Whereabouts in New Zealand are you from? Hobbiton. My parents are going to New Zealand in a couple of months. They're going to Australia and New Zealand. As Villa have the ball, passing it around. Matty Cash. Back to Tim. Tim skins someone and then gets pulled down. It's a Villa free kick. Yeah, go to all the Scottish fans. What else? It's Matt B says of the Villa from Carlisle. Bloody hell, what's with the Northern Villa fans? All from up there. 3-0 Villa, he says. Welcome, Matt. So Gavin says, my granddad lived in Shirley. I know it well. Well. Oh. Tim shoots. Blocked. Here's JPB. And there comes the Buendia, whose shot is scuffed into the ground and it goes wide. Uh, Skaza says, we still made it down for the midweek match against Leicester in semi-final. A few years back, cut into Brum and back after the match was some going. I know the feeling. I mean, that's much further than my trip that I did. But I did as Birmingham to Glasgow to watch a UFC fight at the Hydro in Glasgow, and then drove back the same night. And I made it to Manchester. I had to sleep in the services in Manchester because I was going to fall asleep at the wheel. I was absolutely shattered. But yeah, that is some going. Impressive. Oh, here's Watkins. Watkins plays it back to Dougie. Dougie shoots. Blocked. Oh, it's a corner. It's all Villa now. It's all Villa. It's all Villa right now. Yeah, sorry, I was only joking. That's what I was saying that because most Villa fans on Twitter were like, "Oh, we're playing crap so far." Dave says, had an ex blue nose from Shirley. I had an ex blue nose from Shirley. It is full of noses over here, yeah. You're not wrong. The corner comes in, it's claimed by the keeper. Yeah. I'd say flying is probably better. Not wrong. It's pretty easy to get the argument to Villa fans on Twitter. Yeah, it seems so. A good few Villa fans up in Scotland. So what the hell else do you call the off season? The summer break, potentially. You're from Auckland. I think parents are going to Auckland. I think they are. I'd like to go to New Zealand to watch a cricket game at some point. There's a lot of picturesque cricket grounds in New Zealand that I've seen on Sky, and I'd like to go, but it's so far away. Jack says, "I'm in Shirley by the Weatherspoons." Do you live above the Weatherspoons? Ooh. Walsall put the ball into the box and it's picked up by the keeper. Plays to Dougie, plays to Emmy, plays to Philogene Badace, but it's out of play. What stream I'm watching the game on, says Jason Coffey. I paid for the Villa TV stream. As ever says, Villa Twitter can be infuriating. It sure can. It sure can. It was pretty nice actually. When I was away on holiday, I scheduled most of my tweets, so I didn't really go on it. It was a nice break because there are some morons. You're not wrong. Yeah, summer break. Yeah, that's what we call it. The summer break. We call it no football. Yeah. We don't call it off season over here, Zephyr. We do not call it the off season. That will never stick. As Gavin says, I'm fed up not being allowed my own opinion on Villa matters. The football manager crowd think they know best. I've got a tip for you. You have your own opinion, and then you don't care what everyone else thinks. That's what I do. If I put something on Twitter and people don't agree with it, I don't care. Jack lives behind the Weatherspoons. Is that behind? I guess behind Asda, right? As well. Is it Asda back there? And that's all the chat. I'm caught up. I'm caught up with the chat now, finally. Jesus, I've watched the game. 58 people currently watching. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. If you want to like the video, that would be fantastic. Oh, God, the jet lag's hitting me now. Good. Good. You live a happier life that way. You will live a happier life if you don't care what people think about you on Twitter. Okay. Doop-doo. Let me just reply to someone on text. Villa playing around the back. Playing it around the back. Yeah, 19 likes isn't good enough. 19 likes isn't good enough. Give me some more likes. Right. John Percy just tweeted, but I thought it might be about Villa, but it's not about Villa. It's about Leicester. Okay. Right. I'm ready now to watch the actual game. Get a hot tub. Yeah. I've ordered some floating shelves. And I've got some floating shelves for the wall behind me. So I'll have this in a frame. This new Villa shirt. I'll have this in a frame. And then I'll buy some Villa merch off people that do like Etsy or something to put in some frames, and I'll put up a scarf and all that stuff. As Jason says, not seen the lineup, so Villa got a full strength side out. No. And most of our first team are not back yet. A lot of kids playing, and mostly kids on the bench, apart from Konsa, Sanson, and Chambers. Oh shit! You're going to the match. Which match are you going to, Zephyr? Again, I forgot. Do Villa have their pre-season on the website? Yes, they do. So I've got Walsall today, and then Newcastle. Walsall today, and then we go to America soon to play Newcastle on the 24th, which is a Monday. Starts at midnight. Jesus. And then Fulham on the 26th of July, is it? Or 27th? 26th for Zephyr, 27th for us, because it starts at midnight. So Fulham on the 27th at midnight. And then Brentford on Sunday, the 30th, at 5 o'clock, which is reasonable. 2 midnight games I've got to be up for and stream. Oh my God. You should see the rain. The rain's ridiculous. Here's Watkins. Passes it on to Matty Cash. Back to Matty Cash again. Places a Dougie. Pings it across. Luca Dean. Flag's gone up. Offside. Yes. If you got any good merch over there, Zeph, yeah, send it over. For sure. For sure. I'll obviously pay you for it. But yeah, send it over. I'll give you my address. Jesus. The thunder. And for the people that have been here for a long time, my roof hasn't been fixed yet, which is annoying. And when it rains, I do worry that my roof will start leaking again. But yeah, and then we come back then, from America, and we play Lazio on the 3rd of August, which is a Thursday. And then we play Valencia in Valencia on the 5th. Yes. Sorry, the chat. Gaz says that white Villa shirt is a belter. It really is. It's one of my favourites, behind the 95-96 Muller shirt, I think it is. The blue one. I love the blue one. Fucking hell. This streaming malarkey, he's hurting my voice already. As Gaza says, surprise Sanson is back, to be honest. I'm sure he'll be sold. Unless Unai Emery sees something in him that is of interest, and maybe he keeps him around. Yes, you're going to the Fulham game at the Exploria Stadium. Where's the Exploria? Well, I presume it's in Florida, right? Nice. Yes, you can be my on-field reporter or my on-site reporter. It's reporting live. Yeah, it's super late games. 12 midnight kickoff. What is that all about? I think trying to cater to the American fans, trying to get the Premier League big in America, I guess. And now that Messi has signed for Inter Miami, maybe soccer will become more of a bigger sport over there compared to the NBA, the NFL, the MLB. So what 3-letter acronym? Oh, I suppose it's the MLS, right? You do love a 3-letter acronym over there. The MLB, the MLS, the NBA, the WNBA, the NHL. They love a 3-letter acronym in America for the sports. Keeps it simple. Gavin asked, are they showing these games on TV? I presume you're talking about the American games, right? I believe through a source that these games will be shown on Sky Sports. I believe. And that source being Sky Sports themselves. As Dave Bond says, it's sunny in Great Bar at the moment. I don't see how. Maybe it's travelling up. Yeah. God, Walsall are dangerous from free kicks. We look very rusty. but it's obviously the first game of the season with a load of a load of young players in the team. Probably haven't played together much before with the as with the senior squad. But it's a Villa free kick. Played to Feeney. And Diego Carlos on the ball. Has he got a ping on him? No. Yes, he does. He does. I was wrong. Is Watkins? Oh! Watkins with a lovely ball across. And Aaron Ramsey, inches from scoring. It's a great pass from Douglas from Diego Carlos. But the ball just died. Must have a load of backspin on it. So Watkins with a long diagonal run, picks the ball up, plays it across, and it's just out of reach of Aaron Ramsey. That's Villa's best chance. Villa's best chance. No. My roof hasn't been fixed yet. I've got to ring him. I've got to ring my management company and get it sorted because I'm a bit worried now with this rain we've got. Here's Watkins again. Ramsey, lovely flick to Watkins. Watkins, dummy. Give it, Ollie Watkins. Buendia, Ramsey. Oh, Walsall foul. We're coming into this game now. Yeah, I need a brolly for this roof if it starts to leak, for sure. As Dave says, Strasbourg should pay up. Oh, I think Freddie went there on a free, right? I think we released Freddie. Skylar says that she likes the midnight kickoff. Boo. Oh, by the way, I got a new job at work, which is not good for when I'm going to be streaming at midnight until, 2 o'clock in the morning. How's that going to work? I might have to rethink. I'm going to rethink that I'm going to stream every single game this season. But we'll see. Oh, here's JPB. Give it to Watkins. Doesn't give it to Watkins. Here's Ramsey. Back to Luca Dean. Here's JPB again. Plays it back to Josh Feeney. Yes, I've got a new job. Which means, I guess, more responsibility. But we'll see how it goes. More money, obviously, which is good. Probably more stress, but nothing will get in the way of AVFCStatto. Nothing. I'd rather quit my job and go on the dole. Go on, Emmy. Chase him down, son. Chase him down. God. Chat is going crazy. I'm not used to keeping up with this sort of chat. I don't like to miss any comments either. Here's Dougie. Lovely ball to Ollie. Just a bit too hard. Zephyr says, I think the Premier League is trying to do what the NBA and the NFL do in Europe. The NBA isn't, well, I suppose the NBA is not big in the UK, but I guess it's big in Eastern Europe, I guess. Especially Croatia, right? With that Jokic? Is it Jokic? Jokic? And the NFL is getting big in London. They're doing like loads of games on the Spurs ground. Oh, look who it is! Look who it is! The first time we've been graced with his presence. And this is a slight dig at me for posting a Ezri Konsa photo with Johan Lang. And Dan Bardell in the chat says he wasn't signed by Johan Lang. He was signed by Jesus Pitasha, or whatever his name was. Yes, I know that, but I had to get a photo up. But yes, welcome, Dan. Thank you. Appreciate the comment. Look at everyone trying to be nice and responding to Dan and saying, yes, 2019, Dan. Hey, Dan. Jesus Patash. But none of you know Dan's taking the piss out of me. But yes, welcome, Dan. Thank you for tuning in. Dan, do you want to buy a Torres 14 shirt? I'll give it to you for 50 quid. It's a large, but it's yours if you want it. Can you get in sync with the game I'm watching, please? How far behind am I? Coming from the man who is the king of Villa YouTube, apparently. He doesn't understand when you do a live stream, it's on delay. YouTube puts on a slight delay for live streams. Look at him. Coming in here. Giving all the abuse. Oh, this chat. You're throwing me off now. Yeah, Dan's wedged. He gets all the Sky Sports money. And he's on TalkSport the other day as well. He's an influencer. Oh, what a block by Timar Bunham. That was class. Oh, look for the ball. Who's asking about the first games? Thank you for all the congratulations on the new job. Appreciate it. That was class from Tim. Lovely block from Timar Bunham. It was lovely. My AVFC store link is in the chat. So if you want to buy any Villa merch, do it in the link. It's a Walsall corner. In comes the corner. Walsall have scored a goal. Ha. So it's Walsall 1-0. What happened here? The corner come in. But Josh Feeney got his legs in a tangle and played it straight to the Walsall player, and he scored a goal. It's Walsall 1-0, and now I've got to update the score. If I can remember how to update the score. Share, download, transparent background. Updating the score. Score should be updated right now. It's a disaster. Sack them all. We need a new team. Here's Dougie. Here's Matty Cash to J. Is it JPB now? Was it just Philogene? The ball comes in, cleared by Walsall. Have you ever lost to Walsall in a friendly before? I'm not sure. As Dan says, even Tebow, I knows he messed up with that shirt. I've just showed him. It's true. Messed it up. I got excited on holiday, man. Got excited. And it all went wrong. But I'm getting it sorted. I'm sending it off on Monday. And I'm going to get PAU on the shirt. And I'm going to frame it. And put it on the wall behind me. So when I'm doing the AVFCStatto preview on Dan's channel, on Dan's much bigger channel than mine, I won't have a plain background anymore. I'll have some shirts. More professional and all that. That's what all the other streamers do, is they've got loads of shirts behind them. Okay. Right, I'm watching the game. Stop commenting. Stop commenting. I can't do two things at once. Here's Buendia. It's Cash. Tim Bunham plays it to Luca D. Josh Feeney. Carlos. Tim. Carlos. Feeney. Here's Feeney again. Luca Dean. Oh, Louise with a bit of a step over there from Louise. It's lovely. Here's Matty Cash. Hey, as Dan said, I've asked for you back. You made a few mistakes recently. Well, I think you're still sour. You're still sour from the quiz, which was pretty successful, I would say. And you just a bit upset that you lost to Ty Bracey. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. You should have revised harder. You should have revised harder. It wasn't good enough. From the so-called trivia expert. Here's Luca Dean. Whips it in. Scramble in the box. Here's Carlos. And Walsall clear. As Ever says, that quiz is pretty great. I agree with that. But if you asked Dan Bardell, it was a farce. And maybe it was at the end, to be honest. But it's the first time, and we live and we learn. And maybe next year we'll do another one. And Dan can reclaim his trivia crown. We'll see. I forgot to have a look at Twitter because I'm presuming Twitter's losing their minds right now. Skylar says, I love the quiz. Thank you very much. I enjoyed doing it. It was fun. It was fun. Right, we've got 7 minutes to go here. And it's a Villa free kick. To be fair, I like the new kit. I think it's nice. There's been a lot of people who've been slagging it off and stuff. I think it's alright. It's much nicer in person, I would say. I like the badge. They copied the Statto badge. Look. Look at that. It's so similar. Why can't I fucking work that out how to do that? Look. So similar to the Statto badge. Well done, Tim. Tim wins it back. But Rachel saying, I hope Twitter is in an ironic meltdown. I presume people are saying it ironically, but I guess deep down, they're still pretty annoyed. Seven says, I prefer the last badge if I'm honest. Well, that's good news for you, because a new badge is only being used on the shirt, I guess. The old badge is being used on the website, on all advertising and stuff. So it'll still be around. Trin Treader asks, who do I think Pau Torres and Utilmans will replace? Well, I don't think Utilmans will replace anyone. I think he'll start on the bench. And I think Pau Torres is a much more interesting one. We might see Mings, Torres, and Konsa right back. Potentially. But I don't know. Here's Josh Feeney. We've got 5 minutes to go here, and we're losing to Walsall. Sack them all. Yeah, I agree, Dave. What about the squad depth? Last season, like in games where we could have, got something, we had nothing. We had nothing off the bench. So yeah, squad depth is key. The ball's cleared, and Luke Dean heads it on to Aaron Ramsey. Referee. All over him. Oh. Bloody hell, it's pre-season, mate. Chill out. Yeah, we want the bench stacked this season. For sure. Playing in, 4 competitions. We're going to need as many players as possible. I thought my throat is so sore for all this talking. I had to build up. I build up my stamina. Here's Dougie. Plays it nicely to Matty Cash. Out to Philogene. Oh, it's class. Penalty. It's a penalty. Lovely trickery from JPB there. That was class. Brilliant. We're going to win the league. We are It's a penalty, and Watkins has the ball. He missed the last one, didn't he? Did he? Last season was so long ago. Did he miss the last penalty? It's got to be Ollie. Yeah, it's Ollie to take it. Here's Ollie Watkins. He scores. 1-1. It's 1-1. Ollie Watkins loves goals. It's going to be a record-breaking season this year. He's going to get 20 goals this season, Ollie Watkins, or more. Clip that. Mark my words. Transparent background. Oh, no. No. Yeah, he missed the last one against Liverpool. Yeah. God, I'm such a noob. Such a noob with the streaming malarkey. I need to change that. To change the score. There you go. I finally worked out how to do it. 1-1. Yep, he missed the last one against Liverpool, and then scored this one against Walsall. He sent the keeper the wrong way, to the left. He went. He's gonna become the first Villa player in the Premier League era to score 20 plus goals in a season. But football started before 1992. Yes, it did. But they also played 54 games a season before 1992. So it's hard to compare, you know. There's a minute to go here. Can't wait to get some more water. Jesus, my throat. I'm stealing it from him, Zephyr. Stealing him. No. As Ollie Watkins didn't get a new contract. I presume it's a matter of time. I would presume that anyway. I wonder what Emery will do at half time. Will he play the same team? Will he bring on some other players? You can't please everyone. Too right. I learned that. I have learned that. There is half-time whistle. Well, I didn't want to jump up and start screaming like a madman, but Ollie Watkins got a penalty against Walsall in a pre-season friendly. So I thought I'd calm it down. Half time here, people. He'll do half a squad change, I think, says Skylar. Yeah, he's not signed a contract yet. He will sign one though, I've got a feeling. John XS says, I take it you mean league only. So when you say, and no one has scored 20 plus goals, as Juan Pablo Rangel scored 23 the year we finished 6th under O'Leary. That's exactly what I mean. League only. Tammy might have done it. Did Tammy do it? See? Aston Villa. Let me see. Let me see what Tammy got in the Championship. That's obviously more games as well. God, I've not opened up this file with all my stats in so long. Tammy got Tammy got 25 in the Championship, but he played. That's fair. He only played 37 games that season. 25, 3 assists, 28 goal contributions. Pretty impressive. But yeah, Premier League only, those stats were that I was talking about. Should probably make that more clear next time. Lesson learnt. It's my first stream back. I'll get more and more into it as we go through the season. Yeah. Presume Pau Torres, Tielemans will be on the plane to America, and we'll get to see more of them out there for sure. Rachel says, so we missed it, Stato. What have you missed? Stream. The Finderbag was a perfect celebration. Yes, I didn't want to go over the top, start jumping up and down, throwing stuff. I will save that for the first game of the season against Newcastle. Yeah, Twitter's been stressful for sure. That's why I went on holiday and didn't look at it very much. Yeah, I like the streaming through now. I like the stream. Are your celebrations in the stream? It's very nice. Thank you. Right, I'm gonna have a quick 5-minute break. There's no stats to look at because there's no stats on any of these sites for pre-season games, I believe. How do you... Aston Villa 1-1 against Walsall. Yeah, no stats. There's no stats to look at. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. The Villa TV is showing Pau Torres stuff, so go and watch that. And I'm back in 5. Thank you for tuning in. I love you all. Missed this. I'm back. I was looking for some food, but I haven't got anything in because I've been on holiday. So, I've got an idea. So I've been on an all-inclusive holiday for the last 2 weeks, drinking and eating whatever. I'm thinking about doing a weight loss challenge this season. So I've ordered some scales, and I've joined the gym, and I've got a golf club membership as well. So my plan is to do like a weight loss challenge, and then doing half time of streams and stuff. Talk about sort of where I've got to and stuff like that. So when I get my scales, I'll know exactly what weight I am, and then we can set like a sort of goal for the end of the season. And then because I'll be doing it on stream, there'll be some accountability, I guess, for me to get my fat ass out of bed and go for a walk, or go to the gym, or I'm going to play some golf. So I will be starting that. Oh, good point, Rachel. I could do a charity donation with it, right? Potentially. It's a good shout. Maybe the AVFC Foundation. Potentially. But I'm going to lay off the booze, and I'm going to start smashing the gym because the weight's got out of control. So I will be doing that. I think it's a good idea to do a charity donation as well. I think that's a good thing because but then also that's also more motivation for me to get out of bed and go for a walk and stop eating takeaways every night and stop doing all that. So yeah, that's my plan for the season. Is a weight loss challenge, and I'll update you all on every stream how I'm doing, and there'll be ups and downs, of course, but that's the plan for this season. I thought about it last night. I suppose I was getting a McDonald's takeaway because I landed at a Heathrow at 7:30, and I drove home to Wales, and I was starving. So we stopped off at Mackey's, and I got a double cheeseburger and a milkshake, and I was like, this has to stop. So a weight loss challenge is coming this season. As soon as I find out my actual weight right now, I'll pick a target that's attainable, but also will push me. So yes, that's how we're doing. And if you want to support, you can. The players are out on the pitch again, but I'm not sure it's time to start the second half yet. Yeah, I'll do charity for sure. Rachel, good shout. Or going to charity. It's a good shout. I'll update you all on when's the next stream again? It's in a week, right? So I'll show the scales by then. So I'll update you all on the stream, and I'll put a tweet out and stuff. So getting yourself an exercise bike while watching the game. That's what I'm doing at the moment. Yeah, it'd be hard to read the chat. Yeah. I can't really do that because I've got like a work desk and stuff. And it's where I work as well. But no, I want to get out. I want to start doing my exercise. Stop drinking for a bit. And start losing this gut. So yeah, I'll let you know my weight and target weight. And then so by the end of the season, I'll let you know how it's going. Yeah, Dave. Normally at half time it drops off, and then people come back. People come back in the second half, so it's fine. So Callum Chambers is out there. So is Esri Konsa. Who's 20? Morgan Sanson's out there as well. Carlos is out there. It looks like it's a more a senior lineup, I'd say, in the second half. Matty Cash is there. Bidace is still there. Watkins is there. Buendia is there. Luca Dean's there. There's loads of kids walking around the pitch. Villa tweeted. Okay. Chambers for Sanson and Konsa are coming on for Tim Origboonham, Josh Feeney, and Aaron Ramsey. Come on, then. Start the game so we can start the clock and look at the chat. Boom. We're underway. So it's a more senior lineup, I'd say, in the second half. As with Konsa, Chambers, and Sanson coming on. So Konsa on the right of defence. And Diego Carlos on the left. Interesting. Skylar says, I lost signal briefly. Was that me or is that me or you? Can't see any issues on my end. Here's Matty Cash. Here's Marshall. Well done, Luca Dean. Plays it to Buendia. Villa on the attack. But Buendia gets tackled. Walsall win it back. Oh, you, not me. Okay. What I'm going to do now before the scale gets here, I'm going to eat I'm going to loads of takeaways, loads of Chinese and stuff. As when I start losing the weight, I've got more to lose, so it's easier. I hope Buendia worked on his attitude summer break, says Azefa. Azefa is actually called the off season. I don't know where he got summer break from. Here's Luca Dean to Ollie Watkins. Back to Dean. Buendia. It's getting fouled. Chambers is playing in the Bubakar Kamara role, I'm going to call it. Here's Dougie. Buendia gets tackled again. Chambers plays it back to Marshall. It's still 1-1. We must win this game. It's super important for our season. Here's Sanson to Cash. Sanson back to Cash. Back to Sanson. Back to Cash. And Konza's so calm on the ball. As Gavin says, he's lurking. His son is using like a climbing frame at the moment. Carlos to Watkins. Plays it back to Carlos. Lovely ball by Carlos to Sanson. Plays it to Dean. Buendia. Football of the highest quality so far. Here's Philogene Badace. Lovely stuff. Chambers. To Matty Cash. Here's Sanson again. I don't know where Sanson's playing. Where's Sanson playing? Because Philogene Badace is playing right wing. Ball comes out to Matty Cash again. To Dougie. Lovely ball by Dougie to Watkins. Gets it back. Buendia. Oh, Sanson looks like a player possessed at the minute. Tends to stop. He's 18. Chambers right wing. I don't think so. I think Chambers is playing central defensive midfielder. Well done, Sanson. Playing well, Sanson. I mean, it's Walsall we're playing, right? I understand. But still. Yeah, I don't think there's any free streams, Tim, unfortunately. Sorry. Oh, someone's here, wins it back. But gives it away. Here's Sanson again. He's all on the ball, Sanson. Here's Luca Dean. Back to Buendia. Buendia, please score. It's deflected wide for a corner. Villa using the old badge on the highlight package. Yeah. Zach, I think all the players are playing everywhere, I guess. Who's taking the corner? Oh, it's a player down. Troy List C is coming on. Troy List C is coming on. It's a big moment for Troy List C. Troy List A had a fantastic season last season in the pre-season. Troy List B was class for the year we come up. And now Troy List C is getting his chance. Here's the corner from Luca Dean. Whips it in. Oh, penalty ref. Referee, are you blind? Nah, it's soft. Yeah, Chris Troy List, another great player. Yeah. Oh, Louise wins it back high up. Here's Sanson. Plays it in. Just too far from Emi Buendia. Terrible ball by Buendia. Here's Watkins. Sanson. Oh, hits it over the bar. And it's a corner. All over him now. We want two. We want two. Here's Matty Cash. Shoots. It's gone outside the stadium. What the hell is that? That was rubbish. Thank you for all the subs today, by the way. Appreciate it. If you want to like the stream, that would be fantastic. Here's Walsall. Here's Walsall. Attack. Troy List C. Was tackled by Luca D. Forever says maybe he's like Harry Kane and is interested in the NFL and kicking field goals. I saw Harry Kane doing hot ones. I presume in America it's a big show, hot ones, I guess. It's where someone eats chicken wings to get like progressively hotter. I saw Harry Kane was on that one. I haven't seen it yet, but I saw he was on it. Here comes the corner for Walsall. It's cleared by Cash, who wins it back. Well done, Matty Cash. Oh, Carlos is a beast. Maybe Sanson could be used as a substitute player in the Premier League and a starter in the Cups and potentially in Europe if we get an easy fixture. Potentially. As Ever says, I wouldn't say it's a big show, but there are some hilarious episodes of that show. Yeah, and I enjoy it. I wouldn't do any good in that show. I'm not very good at Spice. I handle Spice, but I can't talk when I'm doing it. Yeah. Which ones are good? Which ones are good? Let me have a look. It's Watkins. Watkins! Oh. Heavy touch from Watkins. Hot ones. Gordon Ramsay one's good. Popular ones, have a look. Kevin Hart one was good. Shia LaBeouf was good. I enjoyed that one. And Paul Rudd. Yeah, for loads of good ones. I would check it out if you haven't seen it already. This is not a sponsored post. Here's Watkins. So Watkins fouled the Walsall player, and the ref gave the Villa the free kick. Cash to Bidace. Walsall are on the break. Is that Charlie C? No. Knowles. Oh, look at my subs. 8-1, 8-1. It's very symmetrical. Oh, Jesus. Walsall nearly scored. Dave says it reminds me of when Konza trod on Bruno's foot. And then he's deleted the message. He's deleted it. I saw it. Oh, it's went here to Watkins. Oh, tried to put it back to Sansan, but it's blocked for a corner. Another Villa corner. What are the stats on corners? I've had fucking loads. Yes, I got what you were saying, Dave. I got what you were saying. All good. It's Douglas Luiz corner. Will he shoot? It's a Walsall player down. Nothing happening. Louise being classed with the fans. Walsall bringing on try list A, B, and D. Finally, the game gets back underway. As Louis takes it. It's another corner. It's a record-breaking game, this, for corners. Shoot. Oh, I'm jet lagged, man. Louise whips it in. Oh, he went for goal as well. Well done, Matty Cash. Nice. Nice, Matty Cash. Conte does well as well. Chambers. Sanson. Referees all over him. Chambers. Watkins. Watkins is too isolated, man. Here's Buendia. Does well. Buendia. Come on. Took too long, Buendia there. Dougie is class. He was taking photos with the fans when there's a break in the game. What? 7 subs? Who are they? Off goes Carlos. Oh, because Ollie Watkins. This is a clusterfuck, people. There's 7 subs coming on. Look at Dean's going off. Louise coming off. Kellyman on. Riley on. Revan on. Kellyman on. Buendia off. Bogart on. Ben Crescenti on. Luca Dean going off. My brain. My brain. But yeah. I basically got a fucking new 11. Tommy O'Reilly. Looks like he's playing a more advanced role. Who was in the chat earlier saying he's going to play as striker? And I was like, no, he's not. He's playing like a number 10. Yeah, jet lag. But like it's reverse jet lag. Because I've been up since like 4 a.m. this morning. Here's Conte. Go on, Tommy O'Reilly, man. Show me what you got. Sexy feet, Tommy O'Reilly, for sure. Need a coffee. Here we go then. Here's Villa's tweet. So off goes Marshall, Cash, Carlos, Luca Dean, Philogene, Douglas Luiz, Buendia and Watkins. And on comes Sinisalo, Bogard, Chris Sene, Caden Young, Travis Patterson, Seb Revan, Tommy O'Reilly, Amari Kellerman. Go on, O'Reilly, son. Penalty ref, come on. Let's have a look at this. No penalty. Declan Rice has joined Arsenal. £105 million. Pricey. We have 25 minutes to go here. We're basically paying our youth team now, apart from Conser and Chambers. Is that right? I guess so. Here's Caden Young to O'Reilly. Riley reminds me of David Silva a bit because of the way he plays. He's Revan. Oh, Sanson's playing as well. Sorry. Yeah. Yes, Skylar. Rusty. It's fine. We'll get Torres. We'll get Tielemans playing in America. We'll have McGinn back. We'll have Mings back. We'll have Boubacar Kamara back. Etc. Lovely by Sanson. Lovely that was. Here's Caden Young. 72. Oh, skinned him. Get him. Burgo gets fouled to the ball. Here's Revan. He's got Crisani outside him. Here's Crisani. Revan. Blocked cross. Charles B clears it. God, the camera angle's terrible. Stop shaking the camera. Un gol, por favor. Welcome, Angel Flores. Welcome. Go on, Tommy O'Reilly. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Caden Young. Kelly, bud. Ah! Criseni. Oh. Si, por favore. Yeah, cameraman's pissed, yeah. Oh. Might have a nap after this game. $20 minutes to go. Sarask says, nice to see Crisene back in action. Very unlucky with injuries last 2 seasons, but he was only a bit behind Chuck and Ramsey in the Cup winning team. He was at Kilmarnock, right? Or someone like that last season. Well, the second half of last season, I guess. It would be helpful if he came through as a backup left back. You're not wrong. The more players we can get from the youth team playing as like a backup to the first team. Referee, this is a disgusting game of football. Oh, go on, keeper. Try see, was nearly getting there. Referee, they're getting dirty, Walsall. They're getting dirty now, and the young kids. Yeah, the more players we can get for the youth team as backup players, the better for like UEFA rules for squad registrations, and if we sell them, pure profit, baby, pure profit. And normally, if we saw Sanson playing with the kids, you'd be like, "Oh, that's harsh." But this is the first team now. Here's Chambers. Out to Crisene. As well. Does well. Revan. Kellyman nearly got there, but blocked. Yeah, he was injured before, right? Yeah, injured before. Walsall is sitting back here, playing the counter attack. Well done, Troilus D. One more goal. Troilus B with a lovely ball. Unlucky. Unlucky lad. Zephyr asks, or says, rather, I would love to see Durant this game. I wonder what her plans are from this season. I guess loan. Cameron Archer, I guess, will be. I presume we're going to sign someone like a Musa Diaby, who can play on the wing or up front. So Watkins will. So Watkins will be number 1, and then Diaby number 2, Cameron Archer 3. So I guess Duran would go on loan. I don't know what his level is. I'm not really seeing that much. So does he go on a loan to a championship team? Does he go on loan to, say, a Luton or Sheffield United? You know, like a newly promoted team. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. Connor asks how we're doing. I'm jet lagged, but good. I'm all right. A bit of a sore throat. All this talking, I'm not used to it. Need to get back into the swing of things, for sure. But I'm all good. How are you, Connor? You doing all right? So Will Benson asks, how are we lined up at the back and in midfield now? No idea. Well, I do know. Conser is right centre back. Callum Chambers left centre back. Chris Ene left back, and Bogard right back. And midfield, Sanson, and I don't know who else. It's a friendly though. Doesn't really matter. Skyler says loan to Championship. Yeah, it's got to be a team that are going to be promoted-ish or up there, right? I don't want to see him in a team that's struggling. Maybe Middlesbrough. Do the Cameron Archer loan again. Potentially. Go on, Caden Young, son. Oh. Oh, maybe Leicester or Southampton. Yeah. I keep forgetting they went down. Maybe Leicester. They got Vardy though, right? I was in Vardy. We're going to start loads of games in the Championship this season. Potentially. 13 minutes to go, people. Well done, Ben Crisene. Come on, Conta. Shoot. Stop passing it around and shoot. Here's Sanson. Gets it back. Oh, fucking hell. That's a heavy ball. O'Reilly shoots. And it's way over the bar. So Joel Grant says, has Young left or is he still at Villa? Which Young? Ashley Young has gone to Everton. Brad Young may be on loan. And Caden Young is playing now. 3 Youngs for the price of 1. I thought Patterson was a striker. Yeah, Young's exit was sad for sure. He had a slight dig, didn't he, in his goodbye post. Brad's been released, is it? Oh. Not surprising. He went on loan to Scotland, right? Was it like Forfar or Alloa or something? Didn't really work out. And if you're not doing it, if you're not doing it at that level, then it's going to be tough. Where's Louis Barry? Where is Louis Barry? I'd like the goalkeeper kit, by the way. It's very nice with the fluorescent green. What? It's Walsall bringing on Marvellous something. As Orbigan Hanlon, apparently. Ah! The corners are dangerous, man. $9,328. Skylar is in the goalkeeper kit. You've only got to see the Villa. Got to see the Villa. I guess because there's a few Americans in the chat. I was doing the weight loss challenge this season. Do you want my weights in pounds? As therefore, how do you do weight? Is it in pounds? Because the UFC do it in pounds, right? Because we do it in stones. It's Caden Young. Skinned. Kellyman. Oh, O'Reilly has a shot and it just goes wide. 10. Well, I could do conversions, mate. Do it whatever you want. Fine. Fine. I might do it in pounds because if you, because it's easier to lose pounds than stones. Is Caden Young skinned again? Oh, Kellyman. Oh. Joel says Aston Villa should have kept Ashley Young for one more season. He's done well and a legend at Villa. I've got a feeling he's going to come back as a coach at some point. I don't know anything about it, by the way. I just think he might. Yeah, there'll be no cheating. I'll be taking photos and everything. Oh, it's O'Reilly gets fouled in the corner. It's a Villa free kick. What can we deliver from this free kick? Morgan stands on to take it. Ooh, ooh. Guess what, guys? It's another Villa corner. Yeah, there's a bit of a dig, wasn't there? And his message goodbye. Definitely a bit of a dig in there. Probably to the management for not letting him say goodbye at Villa Park in the last game of the season. Strung him along a bit, I guess. His Sanson corner. That's nowhere near the D. Boo. Villa are hunting impacts. Offside. Offside. The man of the match goes to a Walsall player. Who would have thought? Three minutes to go. Can we get a winner? Well done, Lamar Bogard. That was nice. I would agree, Zephyr. If not by the club, and then by the fans for sure. I can't believe we're drawing to Walsall, man. Fucking shit. Yeah, the fans are showing some love for sure. Chambers, terrible ball, but finds Crescene. Chambers wins it back, and then loses it again. And Walsall in the attack. We're gonna lose. Where's the keeper? Walsall nearly scored. Or a big Hanlon, apparently. A bad pre-season means a good season, I reckon. Well, I say that, Connor. Last time we had a good pre-season was last season, right? That results-wise, we didn't lose. We didn't play the best football. We had a pretty good season last season. Not because of Gerrard, though. And it's interesting. It seems like Unai Emery wants to get more of a view of the youngsters and the fringe players at the moment. So we'll see how it happens against. I guess we'll play more first team members against Brentford. Is it Brentford first? Newcastle first against Newcastle first at Lincoln Financial Field. Quiz question. When was the last pre-season game that we lost? Spoiler alert, I don't have the answer. Someone do the work for me. Too tired. Jet lag. It's a Walsall free kick to win the game. It's a Walsall free kick with 40 seconds to go of the 2 minutes added on. Charlie C's taking it. Charlie C whips it in. It's a good ball as well. Sign him up. Now we drew to Man United, I think, didn't we? Zarask. I think we drew to Man United last pre-season, I think. See? There's Rachel coming in with the goods. We drew Man United. Go on, try to see. Score a goal, try to see, and get a contract. Whips it in. Offside. Full time, people. It is full time. I'm going to go and have a nap. Because I am jet lagged. But I appreciate you all being here. You're all class. So I just look now on YouTube at the analytics of this video, and a total of 1,185 unique viewers for a preseason friendly. Pretty good. We're on the up this season. We are on the up. The final score is Walsall 1, Aston Villa 1. Get rid of everyone. Shit. I'll be back streaming. When is it? Monday 24th. No, it's Sunday the 23rd at midnight. But it's Monday because it's midnight. But I'll be back then against Newcastle. I recommend you all have a nap in the day and join this stream and keep me going. Emery out. Agreed, Connor. Disgusting performance. I'll see you all then. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. Like the video on your way out. In a bit.